It is our honor and privilege to speak with Christine Hunt.
The first question is, where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born in Fort Knox, Kentucky during World War II. But I was about 2 months old. My dad went overseas and my mom moved to Farmington. And I lived there until I was about 5, and then we moved to Salt Lake. And I lived there until I was about 10, and then we moved to Carson City, Nevada.
Yeah.
And then when I was about a junior in high school, we moved to Salt Lake City. And that's where I finished high school and went to college. Well, actually, I went to Brigham Young University.
Hurrah. Tell us a bit about your mother and father.
Well, my mother was a very strong-willed woman, but she was also very generous. And she was a great cook, and she expected a lot, had to toe the line. My dad was away a lot because he was in the Army, Armed Services. But when we moved to Nevada, he worked for the Bureau of Reclamation.
Wow.
And we would go boating on Lake Powell. And then he got transferred and we went to Salt Lake. And he finished his working career there.
That's fun. What is your favorite childhood memory?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think eating ice cream. I loved ice cream. I had a lot of that.
That's fun. What did you do for an education or career?
Well, like I said, I went to BYU and I majored in criminology.
Wow. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. And when I got out, I thought I would be a tech, but that didn't work out. So I went to Brigham Young University. There I majored in history. When I got out, I became a history teacher. High school and junior high level.
That's great. Are there any particular memories of that you want to share?
Any what?
Any specific memories of that you want to share?
Not particularly. Nothing stands out in my mind, really.
Okay. The next question is, how did you meet your spouse?
Well, I met him in Wisconsin. I went to teach at a junior college, and along the river there, I forget the name of the town now. And he was teaching there as well.
Okay. The next question is, if you could go back in time, knowing all that you know now, what advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
Have more fun. Just take life a little more easily.
Did you have a tendency to take life hard?
Well, I was pretty serious. And I tried to do the best of everything I could do. But made a lot of my own clothes.
Wow.
Sewing machine right back there.
That's impressive. Do you have any favorite books or movies?
Oh gee, I read a lot. I don't really watch many movies. I like mysteries. So I read a lot of mysteries. But there's no one that particularly stands out.
Okay. What are you passionate about?
What?
What are you passionate about?
My family.
How have your religious beliefs impacted your life?
Well, they've influenced who I've dated seriously. And I ended up going to the temple, being sealed to my parents, and had a temple marriage. So,
Yeah.
still go to church on Sundays.
We're happy to see you there. Anything else?
I can't do as much as I wanted to do because I had a couple of accidents. So I have to use a walker now. And Richard is very patient with me. He's a very caring, loving husband. So I'm very lucky.
It's very nice to see you guys together. The next question is, how do you want to be remembered?
I don't really care if I'm the only thing I'm concerned about is my kids. I just hope they remember me. Otherwise, I don't really care.
Okay. The next question is, what tidbit of wisdom would you share with the world?
Don't fight so much. Talk your differences out. And don't make so many people die.
Yeah. That's a good one. Are you generally optimistic or pessimistic about the future?
I tend to be a little more pessimistic. Richard's the most optimistic, and so we kind of balance each other out. But I think in the long run, things will be fine. I mean, I believe in the gospel, and Jesus will settle things on earth.
What excites you most about the future?
Seeing my kids grow, have kids of their own.
It's always fun to have little ones. The last question is, what question should I have asked? Or what would you have wanted to share?
I think you pretty much covered it. I can't really think of anything else.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.